What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Death by Mint here, and today I have a Minecraft video. I know it's been 2 weeks since I have uploaded a video. My first video, hopefully, of today. If I can manage to get another video out today, that would be awesome. I wanted to talk about Google SATA in my next video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about what I have done so far in Minecraft and what I would define as a sort of resort in a way. I guess, if I was to ever want to experience something beyond of what I've ever experienced, this would be kind of interesting to experience, but obviously it's like, in the version of Minecraft, like if they were able to make the world look like Minecraft in a way and you can experience it, I think Minecraft in VR would be fucking sweet. If you think about it now, especially because VR games are starting to slowly pick up in popularity and there's developers are actually making VR games, I think Minecraft in VR would be pretty fucking sweet. Thought I'd throw that out there. Maybe I'll make a video just simply based around that concept and idea. Maybe Mojang will, hear me out and be like, yeah, let's make it in VR. That would be fucking sweet. But anywho, I'm pretty excited with everything I have done. I've made a very large landmark, which is like a volcano type of thing. I've made another building that's more so like a monument type of building. Doesn't have any like real floors on it. You can just go up on top of it, and then there's a way to go down it, and there's like, I don't know, like some kind of secret passages and stuff, kind of like, more so for exploration. I don't know yet what I'm going to do with that. I also decided that I need to build walls around my resort because it's a full-on resort, and, if you're thinking in the sense of admissions, like if you're to make it like where you can make money within the resort, you gotta have walls and security and all that kind of shit so people don't just come in and just walk around, you don't want randoms to walk in or whatever. So I've decided to make a giant wall around the entire resort. It's still big. There's still a lot of room for me to add other buildings and, kind of terraform the terrain or whatever. And I think I've done so far, like everything I've done so far, I'm very happy and proud of. I'm so happy that I can spend hours and, within several days to just, kind of expand my horizon on creativity here. And that's one thing that I just love about Minecraft. And I can imagine, 10, 15, even 20 years from now, Minecraft will still be a very popular thing and people will still be playing it. Even though they're probably in their 40s or 50s, they'll still be playing Minecraft because Minecraft is fucking cool. It allows you to be yourself in a sense. It's kind of like that's the best way I can describe it. I also decided to make, little carts and, a railway. It's a powered railway. I made it so you can stop at some point. I don't know how many carts I'm going to do. I think I should just do 2 in general, just so that they don't collide or they don't bounce back and go back the other way. And, so there's not issues. I really wish they had a railway in Minecraft where they can where it only goes one direction, so it won't rebound and go backwards. Because even with the powered rails, if it for whatever reason, I had issues where it would bounce and it would bounce back and go back the way that it's not supposed to go. Imagine that in a resort in real life, that would be pretty catastrophic. 2 carts colliding with each other. So that's why I'm like, for realism and immersion, I just added 2 of them. You get in and then there's a portion where you see a power rail, but it's not on. It allows you to stop and get out. And then for you to move, you just, you use your W button on your keyboard to move slowly forward. And then once you hit the part of the rail that is powered, you'll start moving by itself, and it's pretty sweet. And I made it, one of the rails goes to a certain spot that you can go and explore and, have some fun. And then the other rail goes to the main part of the resort. Like I said, there's still a lot of places that I haven't fully explored and built. There's still a lot of like terraforming, a lot of, I sit down and actually think about what I could build or what I already have built. I've also built a boat club, where you can kind of venture out, if you want, or you can go to like a little park garden type of thing where, I have like little walk paths and There's a little bit of exploration in there. For the most part, there's a lot of areas in my resort where some of the caves and all that, I covered some of them, but some of them you can still have access to them to explore, which I promote. Go have fun and explore. And overall, like, it's coming together, like, where everything is coming together to look really good. And obviously, I did, like, the little, I went on the carts, like, if you'll obviously see that in the video. But I kind of flew around because I'm in creative mode, so I had the ability to fly around, at will. So I kind of flew around to kind of show and, so everyone can see, like, how much, how much there is now in comparison to if you follow my Minecraft videos. How much more I have added to what I have originally, because I started with like a really most basic bitch, like little mini pyramid type of thing, and at that point I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But then I thought to myself, maybe I want to build something really big, and so I decided to build that pyramid. But then I got so overwhelmed I didn't know what to do with it inside, and I was like, I'll start with something. And then it turned into like a casino hotel, casino resort. There's a lot to it, and it's just, I really made it really eye-popping inside. That was kind of like the point. And then I was like, what else am I going to build? Well, it needs a hotel, maybe a few stores. But I'm like, okay, so then I built, I just kind of did what I could to make it more plausible and realistic. The only real thing that's kind of very different is obviously I added like aspects of my resort where you can actually go far up into the sky and kind of overlook the area and be above the clouds. But there's things to do there. There's still a lot of work that I gotta do up there as well, but I did some work up there as well. But overall, like, I have built structures, but sometimes I haven't fully added like the inners, the interior. I haven't really done a lot with the interior. I've done a lot of the exterior for the most part, so that there's something to show on the outside. And then obviously, once I'm good, I go back and I finish off like a floor in a building, or I try to construct something in there, and I kind of jump around a little bit. It really depends on what I'm inspired by that day, or what I really want to create at the moment. And honestly, it's just so much fun to be able to just go, and if you have an idea, go build it and try it and alter it. And then another thing I really wanted to really do is, obviously, like, I wanted to build the walls to protect my resort. But in the same time, I wanted to make really big, beautiful entrances. So there's a water entrance, and then that's where you can get into mine carts or whatever to travel into the inner parts of the resort. But I want to do that all around. So there are these grand, huge entrances that have a huge emphasis with great lighting. It gives you a lot of those, like, almost like ancient historical monuments of a vibe, but it also gives you like the grand scale vibe, but it also gives you like that aspect of lighting when there's like that overwhelming amount of light. Like if you were to go to Las Vegas, which I've never been there before, but I've seen pictures of it, there's a lot of lights, and it's just kind of like really eye-popping, really gets your attention. And I thought that was really creative. So that's why I'm kind of going to it's like a mixed vibe of different things. I've always wanted to go to Egypt to see pyramids because I've never seen those before. That's something that maybe if I'm blessed and lucky enough in the future that I could actually go to Egypt and actually see real life ancient pyramids, which would be freaking sweet to experience that. Just, other cultures and all that kind of stuff has always been so fascinating to me, how like people live around there. Like in Egypt, they live around there. They drive by that shit every day. They must be bored of it by now, but anyway, I'm Death by Mitten. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this whole resort. And if you want to go as far as subscribing and hitting that bell notification to get notified every time I upload, greatly appreciate it. That's all I got to say. And peace.